Hey, and welcome back to another episode on the MTG Alpha channel. My name is Anthony, and today I'm playing some more 1v1 Commander with Jim. In this episode, I will be playing Nekusar the Mindrazer, forcing Jim to draw and discard cards for damage. I'll be attempting to take him out before he can deal even more serious damage with Mimeoplasm. If you're not already subscribed, you are missing out on tons of Magic the Gathering content. On this channel, you will find Commander gameplay episodes, box opening videos, deck techs, and more. You can join our Discord using the link in the description, and you can also help support the channel by going to patreon.com/mtgalpha. We also do giveaways regularly, and we'll be doing another giveaway once we reach 500 subscribers. Jim's opening hand contains Command Tower, Misty Rainforest, Llanowar Elves, Satyr Wayfinder, Muldrifter, Veryl's Scar Striped, and Maddening Cacophony. My opening hand contains a Swamp, Clearwater Pathway, a Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Prismari Command, Lightning Greaves, and Chasm Skulker.
I'm going to play Command Tower, tap it for a green, cast Llanowar Elves, then I'll pass the turn.
Nice. Alright, so I'm going to draw, play... Okay, you ready for this? I'm going to play a Swamp, tap that for a Sol Ring, and then I'm going to tap that for an Arcane Signet.
Damn.
And then I'll pass.
Wow.
Just need one more thing to do.
We're both ramping.
Oh, yeah.
Play Misty Rainforest. I'm going to crack it. Go down to 39. Search my deck for... I'm going to fetch an island. I'm going to tap 2. Cast a Satyr Wayfinder. Enters the battlefield. Reveal the top 4. Put a land into my hand. Rest in the graveyard. We get the Temple of Deceit. And we have a Farhaven Elves, a Corpse Connoisseur, Farseek going to my graveyard. Alright, I'm going to move to combat. Swing with the elf.
Alright, I'll take 1 then.
Yep. I'm going to pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Clearwater Pathway. I got 5 mana. I'm going to tap out for Nekusar. So now at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card, and then whenever you draw a card, Nekusar is going to deal 1 damage to you.
Okay.
I'll pass after that.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw 2 cards. Take 2 life or 1?
2 damage.
2?
Yeah.
Down to 37. I'm gonna play Temple of Deceit. It comes untapped, but I get to scry. I'm gonna keep that on top. I'll tap 1, 2, 3 for Maelstrom Pulse, targeting Nekusar.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
And then I'll move to combat, swing with the Satyr Wayfinder.
Is that 2?
1.
Just 1?
Yep.
Okay. Go down to 38.
And I will pass after that.
Alright, untap. Draw a card. Yeah, let's do... yes. I'm going to play 2 for Ominous Seas. And I'm going to tap the Arcane Signet for to produce some blue, and then the Sol Ring, play Chasm Skulker, and then I'll pass.
What is Chasm Skulker?
Whenever I draw a card, it's a 1/1, and whenever I draw a card, it gets a 1/1 counter. When it dies, I'll get X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Chasm Skulker.
Okay.
I never noticed this before, but it says, like, within the text box, it says designed by Mike Newman.
Yeah, those were one of those get player design cards. I think there's some sort of tournament.
Oh, that's cool.
Winners got to design a card.
Yeah, you did a good job. I like Chasm Skulker. It's a really good card.
I'm gonna tap 3 to evoke a Mold Drifter. He'll enter. His ETB effect will go off. I'll draw 2 cards, and he'll die.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna play a Tranquil Thicket tapped.
Thicket.
And then move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Chasm Skulker's a 1/1?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll move to combat and swing
The 2/1/1s?
these guys. Yep.
Alright, I'll go to 36. I'll take both of it.
Okay. I'll pass after that.
Alright. Untap, draw a card. Going to get a counter on Chasm Skulker. And a foreshadow counter on Omnises. Okay. I'm gonna tap out again, pay 5 for Psychosis Crawler. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards in my hand, which is 4 currently. And whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm gonna pass after that.
One tap. Draw a card. Is that Psychosis Crawler trigger?
No, it's just
every
when
draw?
it's just whenever I draw a card. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4 to unearth Corpse Connoisseur. I can return this card from my graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield. Unearth only is a sorcery. So he'll enter the battlefield with his unearth ability. When he enters the battlefield, I'm going to search my library for a creature card, put it into my graveyard, shuffle.
Ooh.
I'll pick on Artisan Kozilek. Do a quick shuffle.
Spooky.
Go into the graveyard. Gonna move to combat.
Yep. But are you?
What we got here? Chasm Skulker is currently a 2/2.
Yep. And Psychosis Crawler is a 4/4.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
Corpse Connoisseur is going to be exiled.
Okay. Untap, draw a card, get a counter on Omnises and Chasm Skulker, and when I draw a card, you lose 1.
Down to 36.
Let's see here. Let's pay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 3 for Prismari Command. I'm gonna choose to create a treasure token and draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. So let me see, got a little treasure token here. And I'm going to draw 2 cards. That'll trigger Omnises, I get 2 counters. Chasm Skulker, get 2 more counters, and then Psychosis Crawler, you'll lose 2.
Down to 34.
Alright, and then discarding Obnixilis and discarding Wheel of Fate. And then going to tap the Soul Ring for a Lightning Greaves. I might as well equip that to... I'll equip it to the Chasm Skulker. And then I will play Forgotten Cave, tapped, and pass.
Okay. Get on tap. Draw a card. Do you have any creatures in your graveyard?
No.
Okay.
Nope. What's Mimeoplasm's mana cost?
2 and Sultai.
Okay.
Gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an Underrealm Lich. I would draw a card instead. Look at the top 3 in my library. Put 1 in my hand. Rest in the graveyard. I pay 4 life. Gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it.
So that happens instead of you drawing a card?
Yeah, it's a replacement effect.
Oh, okay.
I will then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Untap, draw a card, counter, and then you lose 1.
Yep. 33.
I'm going to sacrifice a treasure token for red. There's my blue and black. +2 and the commander tax to recast Nekusar. Going to equip the boots on Nekusar. And then let's see, Psychosis Crawler's 3/3 right now. What's the Underrealm Lich?
He's a 4/3, and I can pay 4 life to give him indestructible until end of turn.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go to combat and I'll attack with the Chasm Skulker. It's a 6/6 currently.
Any keyword ability?
No, Underrealm Lich doesn't have like Death Touch, does it?
No, it's
Okay.
just got its draw
Effect.
replacement effect, and then the pay 4 life to give it indestructible and tap it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so just 6/6.
I'm gonna block with the Satyr Wayfinder.
Okay.
Need a little 1/1.
Okay. I'll pass after that. Nekusar's out as well.
Okay, so I will draw an extra card and take 2.
Yeah, but the Underrealm Lich instead of
Yeah, so I will do that 2 times. Okay, so I'll take my first draw replacement. Grab that. The other 2 go in the graveyard. Second one.
Yeah, I got to deal with the Underrealm Lich because my whole strategy right now revolves around like forcing you to draw a bunch of cards and take damage.
Yeah, I really underestimated his power in this matchup. Untap everything.
I mean, I guess I can get a bunch of Krakens out, but what do I do from there? I don't know. Just go Kraken wide.
I'll play a swamp. And then get the big boy out.
You know, Mimeoplasm.
Mimeoplasm. Let's see what he's gonna be. Do you have any creatures in your graveyard yet?
No, still no.
No.
Just, yeah.
I mean, you're not a very creature heavy deck, are you?
No, not at all.
Alright, well, he's going to be an Artisan of Kozilek with 2 counters on him from Jared.
Yeah, that's
Mind
fine.
you, both of these cards are exiled. I just plop Artisan over Kozilek over Mimeoplasm
Yeah, for sure.
to remind me.
So does it have an ETB, or is it just that Annihilator ability that's...
So it enters the battlefield as a copy of Artisan Kozilek with X amount of counters on it. In this case, 2 from Jared.
So it's huge. What else does Artisan Kozilek do besides the Annihilator?
He has a cast ability, but that does not trigger because I'm casting the Mimeoplasm, but he's entering the battlefield as something else.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna move to combat. What is Nekusar?
Nekusar is a 2/4.
2/4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing with Underrealm Lich. He's a 4/3.
4/3, yeah. I guess I'm taking it, so I'll go to 32.
Okay. I'm gonna pass after that.
Okie dokie. On tap.
I have to discard down hand size. I'm gonna discard an Inkwell Leviathan.
Okay. That's a good one in this deck. All right, so I'm gonna draw a card, draw an additional card. That'll be 2 counters on Omniscience. Was that 5? So 7. So that's 7 counters on Chasm Skulker. You'll lose 2 from Psychosis Crawler.
Down to 31.
I'm gonna pay a blue to suspend Ancestral Vision. That is going to be suspended with 4 counters on it. Oh man, yeah. What do I do? All right, I'm gonna pay 4 for Teferi's Puzzle Box. So at the beginning of each player's draw step, you would draw your card first, and then you put all the cards from your hand on the bottom of your library in any order, and then draw that many cards.
Oh my god.
Which is super beneficial for you though, because then like if you're gonna be drawing like 5 cards, you're really doing Underrealm Lich's ability 5 times, so you're getting 15 deep into your library.
Pretty juicy.
Yeah. So, but you know, whatever. I'll pass after that.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. And then Teferi's Puzzle Box triggers on draw.
So you draw a card first, so then the Underrealm Lich's ability will trigger instead?
Yeah, so I'm going to look at the top 3. I'm going to put 1 into my hand and the other 2 into my graveyard. And then I do what exactly?
Then you're going to put all the cards in your hand on the bottom of your library in any order. And then you're going to draw that many.
Okay, so I have 8.
Okay, so you're gonna Underrealm Lich's ability is gonna trigger 8 times.
8 times. Oh Jesus! Give me a minute.
Yeah.
I like that one. Graveyard. That's 1. 2 graveyard.
So you're going 24 deep.
Jesus.
Huge advantage.
3 graveyard. 4 graveyard. 5 graveyard. 6 graveyard. 7 almost done. Graveyard. 8. Woo! Graveyard. Okay. Now I can start my turn.
Yeah. I'm sure you have a lot of good options.
Yeah. I know, that was sick. I literally just picked like the best out of 24 cards almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play a forest for a turn. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 2 black, and 2 for grief.
Oh, okay.
3/2 with menace. When he enters, you'll reveal your hand, choose a non-land card from it, discard that card. And an insane evoke cost. I never even realized that.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool.
didn't even have to pay 4. Jeez.
Unless you want it on the battlefield.
Yeah. Let's take a look here. We got a Cyclonic Rift, a Phyrexian Tyranny, and a Notion Thief. I'm going to get Cyclonic Rift out of the way.
Yep. He's going.
Leaves me with 3 manas. I think I'll save those 3 mana. So I'm going to move to combat and attack with Artisan of Kozilek. Attack trigger.
Yeah.
Defending player sacks 2 permanents.
Oh, I get to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
Just a little better.
Yeah, it's a little better. You know, I just got the Teferi's puzzle box out. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna choose. Let's choose the Forgotten Cave and Chasm Skulker. Then I'm going to get 7/1/1, or what is it equal to the counters? Yeah, so 7 squids with Island Walk.
Ooh,
and then
that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's your next like 3 attacks worth of Annihilator targets.
True. Actually, yeah, that definitely keeps me in the game a bit longer. I'm gonna block with one of them though, so I have 6 left.
Okay, nice. I will end my turn after that.
Okay. All right. Untap.
See what you got.
Yeah. There's a lot of triggers here. So we got Ancestral Vision trigger. Now, Nekusar is going to have me, at the beginning of my draw step, I'm going to draw an additional card. So I'm going to draw my card for the turn first. So I'll draw 2. That's going to be 2 counters here. You'll lose 2 from Psychosis Crawler.
And a 29.
Okay, and then now I need to put, oh man, I had a, well, yeah, Waste Knot's pretty irrelevant, I believe. But yeah, so I'm gonna put 4 at the bottom in any order. Let's do it like this. And then draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's gonna be you lose 4 more from Psychosis Crawler, and then I'm gonna go to 13. 4 shadow counters.
25.
All right. Okay. Okay, this is all pretty decent stuff. All right. I'm going to pay 1 for Burning Inquiry. Each player draws 3 cards and then discards 3 at random. So you're going to get those 3.
Yeah, I'm going to do Underrealm Lich's ability 3 times. We got 1, 2... Graveyard, and 3. Graveyard. And then we do what?
And then discard 3 at random. So.
Ooh. This is sketchy. I've got quite a few cards in my hand now, so hopefully we'll still be left with something good.
I did get 3. So I got 3 more 4 shadow counters. So I'm up to 16 on Ominous Seas, and then whenever you'll take 3 from Psychosis Crawler.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 1. Dang, Rhystic Study.
Rift Sweeper.
2 Reforged Soul.
Living Death.
Days Undoing.
And Yavi Mayakos. That wasn't bad, actually. I'm willing to accept that.
Ooh. Alrighty. So now let's see what we're left with here. Well, Training Center comes untapped as my land for turn. And I don't have enough colored mana for that. Going to remove, let's see, 8 counters twice from Ominous Seas to get 2 Krakens, 2 8/8 Krakens. And then you do control an island, so they do have an island walk. All right, I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to attack with the 6 1/1s that are unblockable.
Okay, down to 19.
All right, and what else do we have here? Actually, maybe I can do. No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna pass after that.
All right, untap. No upkeep triggers, and then my draw triggers. Fairy's Puzzle Box activates, right?
Yep. You draw first, and then the ability
Okay.
triggers.
So I got first draw. Put that one in my hand. The rest in my graveyard, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards go to the bottom of the library.
Yep.
And I do Underground Lich's ability 7 times. So let's start. 1. And graveyard. 2. And graveyard. 3. And graveyard. 4. And graveyard. 5. And graveyard. 6. And graveyard. And 7. And graveyard. Okay. Let's see what we can do.
Probably a lot.
Play a Hissing Quagmire tapped. Let's see what you got going on over here. Nekusar's got the boots on him, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is Psychosis Crawler right now?
Just a 2/2.
And you've got 2 Krakens, which are 8/8s, right?
Yep.
Okay. What is Nekusar exactly? Power toughness?
2/4.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 2 black and 2 for Languish. And in response to my Languish, I'm going to pay 4 life to give Underrealm Lich Indestructible and tap it.
It doesn't. That wouldn't work though, right? Because it's given -4/-4.
Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry.
You still want to cast Languish?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that effectively kills everything except for my Krakens. It brings them down to, they each have 4 damage on them though.
Okay.
Okay. This is all.
Everything on my side dies as well.
Nekusar is back in the command zone. So that slows me down a little bit.
I'm gonna tap 2 to cast Persist Return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with -1/-1 counter on it.
Very cool.
I just wish I could get under Realm Lich with it.
You can't?
No, he's a legendary.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick Inkwell Leviathan.
That's good.
Yeah. It's a 7/11 with, well, now he'll be a 6/10 with Island Walk and Trample and Shroud.
That's really good.
Why am I shuffling my graveyard? So I'm gonna put a D20 on him to signify a -1/-1 counter instead of a +1/+1.
Little six-sided dice. Okay.
Actually, I think I have separate. Yeah, this one's darker. It's a -1/-1 counter.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
Swing with the Artisan of Kozilek. On attacks, you have to sacrifice 2 permanents.
Right. I don't have the... Man. Okay. Well, how much damage, like what's its toughness right now after taking -4? It's at 11, so what is it, like 7? Its toughness was 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's down to 7.
Yep.
I'd have to double block, which I'm definitely willing to do. I'm going to sacrifice the boots and Omnises, and then I'm going to double block with the Krakens, which are 4/4s right now.
Okay.
So
We'll trade.
Trade, yeah.
Mimeoplasm goes back into the command zone. And then I'll pass after that.
All right. Untap. I'll keep trigger Ancestral Visions down to 2. Draw. Fairy's Puzzle Box is still out, so I'll draw 1 card. Put 3 on the bottom in any order. Draw 3 cards. There are no... Let me check my graveyard just in case I have any flashback or anything here.
Check for cool creatures, too.
Oh, creatures? I mean, I have... Oops. Creatures, I have Psychosis Crawler, Chasm Skulker, and that's actually it. And I don't have anything that I can recast from my graveyard. But this is risky, but I really don't have any other options. So let's make sure I keep that open. I'm gonna pay 3 and what is it, a 6/10?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 10 life to give it -10.
Ooh, okay. Oh wait, you can't be the target of spells or abilities.
Well,
what
it's
is that?
all creatures get -10
Oh,
till end
the
of turn.
Toxic Deluge. Okay, yeah. He did.
Yeah. Because I mean, otherwise I'm guaranteed to take 6 next turn, and then I might possibly take another 6 at least. So
yeah.
I at least just spared myself a little. I'm gonna play Crossus Catacombs. When I enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless I return a non-lair to my hand. So that actually comes in untapped. I'm gonna bounce the swamp to my hand. And then I will tap that and the Clearwater Pathway to suspend Profane Tutor. So that's suspended with 2 counters. Got 1 card in hand. That's the swamp. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Tap this forest for a soul ring. Tap the Soul Ring for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mimeoplasm.
Yep.
It's gonna be. Let's see. He's gonna be an Underrealm Lich with 7. No. Hold up.
Kozilek was exiled, right?
Yeah,
You got something greater than 7?
possibly.
Ooh.
Just gotta find it. No, I think he's still in my library. It's gonna be a copy of Underrealm Lich with 7 counters on him from
Okay.
Inquilify.
Okay.
Just gotta get a D20, hold on. And then I'll pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep trigger, down to 1 suspend on each of these. I have 1 card in hand. I'm going to draw a card, put those on the bottom, and then draw that many, which was 2. Play a Drowned Catacomb. Still not enough to cast Nekusar yet. Play. Man, I am wide open here. What is that total right now? Like 11?
11, 10.
Oh man, I have 2 more turns to. Okay, I'll play as foretold. No cards in hand. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on it once each turn. Yeah, it doesn't really help me out right now, but I'm gonna pass after that.
Okay. See what I can do. On tap, instead of draw, I'll look at the top 3. I'm gonna put these 2 in the graveyard, draw this, play a swamp. I'm gonna pay 3 to make Hissing Quagmire a 2/2 black and green elemental creature until end of turn. Still land. Then I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing for 14 total.
Oh man,
Or 13, I'm sorry.
is it 13?
No, I can't do math right now.
It's 11, and what is it? A
Yeah,
2/2?
13. It is 13, okay.
All right, I'm down to 9.
Alright, second main phase, I'm gonna tap 2 blue and the Soul Ring for Dreamborn Muse.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
What does it do again? Because that's going to trigger on my
Yeah. So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player will put the top X cards of their library into the graveyard, where X is the number of cards in hand.
Okay, so that would be nothing for me right now.
Yeah, right now it's nothing.
Well, actually, so untap, upkeep triggers. I'm going to get a counter here. Oh man, actually this is not good. Upkeep and then I draw. Fairy's Puzzle Box is going to trigger after I tutor for my card.
Oh.
Oh man, this is so rough. Okay, well, I'll Ancestral Visions first because I'll remove that counter, and then draw 3. Profane Tutor triggers once I remove that counter. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm sure someone will let us know if this is long, but I'm gonna pay 2 to exile the Mimeoplasm target creature. If 2 was paid, then you would also draw a card. So I paid the cost. I believe that would trigger first, and then you would exile the creature.
Okay.
So you get to do your Underrealm Lich trigger.
I'm gonna put this into my hand and the rest in the graveyard. And then exile.
Then I'm going to tutor for something, which is just going to go on the bottom anyways, but at least I get the shuffle, I guess. Then, to Fairy's Puzzle Box, I draw a card. And I will put 4 on the bottom in any order. Draw that many. I really need a creature or something. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's not bad. Play an island as my land for turn. Okay. We're getting there. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. So 4/4 with flying. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card.
I will discard a swamp.
Okay, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will put the top 3 cards of my library into my graveyard. Lonely Sandbar, a Mass Grave, and a Temple of Melody. I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring and a green. For Beast Within, targeting Nicol Bolas.
Oh no. Okay.
I'd give you the token for it, but you know.
Yeah.
You're so far away. And I'll tap 4. First, the DC Brood Tyrant. When it enters or attacks, I'll put the top 3 into my graveyard. It's 1 creature. Another 1 more creature put in my graveyard. I have a 2/2 black zombie. And then I'll play a Grizzly Salvage. Reveal the top 5 cards in my library. Alright, I'll pick Verils. The other 4 will go to my graveyard. That'll trigger Sidisi again. I'll get another Fibblethip. That's 2/2 black zombies, and then I'll pass.
Untap, trigger, draw a card. I'll play a Crumbling Necropolis, tapped. I'll pay 2 for Liliana's Caress. Actually, instead of just paying the 2, I'll just pay 0 for it, because as foretold.
Yep.
And 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Oh man, I just need well, I can do some stuff next turn actually. So I'll pass after that.
Okay. I'm gonna untap.
Fairy's Puzzle Box triggers.
Yep. After upkeep, right?
Yeah.
So upkeep, I will put 1 card of my graveyard from Verils.
Oh,
Or from Dreamborn Muse.
Yeah.
From Dreamborn Muse. And then to Fairy's Puzzle Box, I'll put the 1 card in my hand on the bottom.
I missed that Dreamborn Muse trigger on my turn.
Draw 1 card. Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's whatever. I just played a land though. That's my fault.
I'm gonna pay 3 to to make Hissing Quagmire 2/2 green and black elemental with Death Touch till end of turn. Still land. Move to combat. I'm gonna swing with everything I got.
Okay, what's the DC?
3/3.
3/3. And
when it attacks, I will put the top 3. That's 2 creatures, so I'll get 2 more zombies, but those are newly entered and cannot attack.
So CDC's a 3/3 and you have 2/2/2 zombies?
Yep, so you got
so
a 2/2 Dreamborn Muse, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total.
11 total, and then if I block the CDC, then it'd just be 8. All right, I'll trade with CDC and I'll take 8.
Okay.
Down to 1.
I will pass after that.
All right. Untap. I'll keep trigger. I'll get the Ask for Told counters. I have 1 card in hand, so I'm milling 1 from Dreamborn Muse. Okay. I mill a Turgid. I will draw a card. Put these 2 at the bottom. Draw 2 cards. How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Ask for Told to cast Dark Deal for free. Each player discards all the cards in their hand, draws that many -1. So when you discard the 1 card, Liliana's Caress will trigger. You'll lose 2 life.
In response to that,
Yep.
I will tap a green and cast Noxious Revival. And put a... We put Sidisi on the top of my library.
Okay.
So then that'll resolve and I'll have no cards to discard.
Okay. So I'm only left with 1 card in my hand, so I'll discard that. I will draw nothing. Might as well cast Nekusar, and then I'll pass the turn.
Alright, untap. Keep trigger, Dreamborn Muse, DC will go back into the graveyard. And I will draw a card.
You draw 2, lose 2.
Oh, yeah.
Draw. Put those at the bottom, and then...
Draw 2. Okay.
Draw 2 more.
Draw 2 more?
Well, because it's a Fairy's Puzzle Box. Because you're going to put those at the bottom.
Okay.
And
And then draw 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I did. We're good. I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage.
So you should have like 4 damage total. But either way, I'm dead, so.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 13. And you have a...
You're at 15, because you were at 19, weren't you?
I was at 17.
Oh, at the beginning of your upkeep?
I believe so, yeah.
Either way.
Okay. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yep.
With everything.
Yep. I only got 1 blocker. It's Nekusar. I got nothing else to do.
Good game.
Nothing in my hand. Good game.
That was pretty cool. A lot of back and forth.
It's such it's such a meme, but like literally, I don't know. Like, oh look what I could have done next turn. But for real though, like Crypt Incursion, that's kind of like what I was searching for the past like 8 turns.
Yeah. Oh geez, yeah, that would have been something else.
But yeah, I died to some zombies and pretty much.
Woo. Yeah, I've got a lot of changes to make to this deck. There's a few cards that I was flipping through, and I'm like, these really don't belong in here. But like Grief, that was really good. I love that card. Such a good evoke cost. I think I'm gonna keep stuff like that in here.
Yeah, definitely. Where there's like that payoff. Solitude maybe because it's in your colors and you might as well. It's got the evoke. Put it in the graveyard.
I got.
Well, evoke is exile,
update.
right?
Evoke is
Or is it
put it in the graveyard.
just put in the graveyard? Oh, well then.
Yeah, it enters the battlefield and then it goes right into the graveyard.
Oh, yeah. Well then, yeah.
Basically,
definitely.
a cheap way to achieve its ETB effect.
Yeah, and also put something in your graveyard for Mimeoplasm later on.
Yeah.
Cool. Good games.
Yeah, good game.